Well, Indiana's only Holocaust museum serves as an educational tool for people both in and out of the state. Since its opening in 1995, the museum has faced tremendous challenges. The building was destroyed by arson, its founder passed away, and now the pandemic. But the museum and its mission continues with big plans for the future. On this week's Destination Indiana, Zeke Torres takes us to the Candles Holocaust Museum and Education Center.
Off U.S. Highway 41 in Terre Haute sits a local museum with global connections. Step inside and you'll see vivid stories of arguably the greatest atrocity the world has seen.
The more we can tell the story, not only of Eva, but of the other survivors and of the Holocaust in general, the more we feel like we can hopefully protect the world from ever having those atrocities happen again.
Candles Holocaust Museum and Education Center offers a unique opportunity for visitors to closely relive this experience. Start with the Choices exhibit. It allows visitors to answer how they may have handled certain situations.
We want everybody to know that if different choices were made than 75, 80 years ago, then we might not be here talking about the Holocaust.
Secondly, visitors will experience the Rise to Power exhibit. It highlights events leading up to the Holocaust.
It didn't happen overnight. There were small, simple steps along the way that just built.
Next, graphic images and illustrations provide the backdrop for the dehumanization section. It helps visitors understand the ideology behind ghettos and concentration camps. Lastly, the Liberation exhibit.
It just talks about how they were able to survive and the Soviets that helped liberate the camp.
In an effort to better resonate with each exhibit story, there are authentic artifacts like a prisoner's uniform and letters from Nazi doctor Joseph Mengele.
We are very much a story-driven museum, but we do try to be very particular about the artifacts that we display. And so the artifacts have to really give value to what you're learning.
To understand the museum, it's important to know its founder. Eva Kor and her family were sent to Auschwitz in 1944. Eva and her twin sister Miriam were subjected to experiments by Dr. Mengele. Eva and Miriam were liberated after 9 months in 1945. They were the only ones from her family to survive Auschwitz. She married fellow Holocaust survivor Mickey Kor and relocated to Terre Haute, Indiana. Decades later, Eva decided to forgive.
We have to look at what do we want out of life, to live free and enjoy life. Being angry has never accomplished any of these things. Getting even has never healed one single human victim.
While certain exhibits highlight Eva's life, those who knew her best say the museum serves many purposes.
One of the things that the museum did for my mother, it allowed her a platform to talk and to discuss things. And what people don't realize, it was actually very therapeutic for my mother. I mean, when she found in the museum 26 years ago, she was still kind of evolving.
Kor passed away on July 4th, 2019 during a trip to Auschwitz. Since her death, the museum has taken steps to preserve her story while offering more digital experiences. Visitors can now interact with Eva and 11 other Holocaust survivors through a hologram Q&A session.
Only a few in the country, the dimensions in technology, even around. So to have that here at the Candles Holocaust Museum is a real benefit to the museum, and again, a benefit to the Wabash Valley.
Candles is planning to host new exhibits and speakers for all to experience.
People should come to see Candles Holocaust Museum to learn truly about themselves. That's what it comes down to.
In Terre Haute with Destination Indiana, I'm Zeke Torres.
Yeah, it's one of the most important destinations in the state of Indiana. Well worth it to visit if you have a chance. And you can learn more about other places to visit in the Hoosier State by going to our website, mywabashvalley.com, and clicking on the Destination Indiana tab.